Every Tuesday, you can get yourself a copy of our newspaper, iDiskiTV, for absolutely free. Every shop right in the Gauteng province, you just go there, get yourself the paper. And on Fridays, the paper will be available across the nation on our website, iDiskiTimes.co.za. iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting, original Soweto derby. Orlando Pirates 1, Swallows Football Club 0. Best place to start is the most controversial place to start. Tso Vilakazi, our analyst, penalty or no penalty?
Mr. Nkewu leyo ngisho noma abantu bongadlanga ama-carrots leya labo ozoyibona leya straight ureferee befanele ayiblow nje uyisila ibeke laphaya thula kumsindo iSwallows izimesele mezimesele.
Okay, all right, there you go. Then greet your fans, sir, before we go into the game.
Mr. Nkewu kunjani mfethu?
Yes, sir.
Ngibulise wena, ngibulise uJunior Khanye, ngibulise uDrake, ngibulise uJustice, ngibulise nani emakhaya. Le support njalo la iDiskiTV. Zobeka nje njalo ngijiki futhi.
All right. How did you see the game? I thought that Swallows was going to struggle here because of what we know about their money problems, and also when I looked at the first team starting 11, I saw Gregory Diamonds on the right is a new player. Kwanda Mwanyama, right centre back, is a new player. You look at the left as well. I can't remember who was the left wing back. Yeah, Penchi Zulu was the left wing back, a new player. Wasim Isaacs up front, new player. Pache, new player. So many players were new players there. It's a completely different Swallows that we saw from last week. How would you summarize their performance? I think it's encouraging because I thought maybe they're going to lose by a big scoreline.
I'll clap hands for coach Swallows Terren. Okay, let me give it to Musa Nyataba because he was standing there. Yeah, I'll clap hands for him. He was standing there because to be really honest with Nkulego, I never thought they can play the way they did second half. I'm impressed the way they did second half because they put Pirates in their back foot. There was times where you could see Pirates bahlele kuyafiabo abakhona ukuphuma. iSwallows they coming. Look, Gulego, yeah, man, good experience for the boys. I think most of them very new la Panago Pirates, Swallows, abaye because some regular even the Guma teams be badalago, but now they've got a game time with Swallows, and first half I was not really impressed, and they look like a team that survive it is cool season there. But second half they've shown a good team. There is something Swallows they trying to do, and yeah, I think it's gonna work for them.
All right, looking at Orlando Pirates as well, I think the same dynamic exists, but they have better players if you compare them with the Swallows players, but brand new faces. Umunyane is new, even though he's played in the Diski Challenge at the right wing back, and then there's BC, and then there's Tapelo Kogi, and then up front Eva Nga. So it's like 4 or 5 new faces even at Orlando Pirates as well. What did you make of them? Impressed by the way that they applied themselves?
When we talk about the Pirates, we talk about international players. Ulonduza no Sibisi bafana bafana. Umunare bafana bafana. Permutsware bafana bafana. Ulochi bafana bafana. Umayela bafana bafana. We talk about international players. The goalkeeper of Warinaye is international player. Abo Woto. Well done for Pirates. Well done Pirates for 3 points. Yes, playing first game of the season is not an easy one, and playing against the unknown soldiers, our Swallows. Maybe it was a bit confusing to you guys. Maybe hearing there and there what it Swallows say assembly what type of players. Maybe it was a bit of confusion to how to be playing for them because Beka. Yeah, maybe it played a part to them. But one thing that I even said even last night in Kulego is that it doesn't change the play of the team. Whether it's a new season or it's the last game of the season, but it mustn't change the play of the team. Because one thing that I believe was, when I saw CB say Atlele Pans Gama Cramp, that one I will take it. Yes, it's the first game of the season. Ubani umfana nomunyane naye ahlele phansi ngama-cramp. That one I will take it, I will understand. But if we can't have a combination play going forward, and I don't know, I'm just asking a question. Because I've tried to put it simple for people, but it seems like maybe maybe you will help me also. Can they tell me ukuthi yipi position edlalwa uLodge? I don't know. I love the boy. I love the boy. I know the boy, what is that he can do. But the way, I don't know whether it's the coaches or it's him who wants to be...
I don't think there's anyone who can coach that. You can coach an attacking midfielder or a wide forward ukuthi engene kuyafi yakhe ewalker aphinda abuye nebhola ewalker engathi wenza catwalk lamjita lowa ngathi model.
That's why sometimes
no one can coach that.
Banokuthi unokuthi ukhulume something and awuzizwa ukuthi uthini yabo. So that's why let me ask it, because maybe lele ngibonile mina maybe people they've seen something classy that is top in our game, yabo. But really for me now it's yabona is a player that ukube bekuthiwa na ihambo yenza isap kule game layer we play bezophuma first half. Because Gulego, if you are an attacking midfielder, ulanda ibola right in the feet with defensive midfielder, something is wrong somewhere. And again, I need to see you supporting Pambil, not you all the time giving the pass from far deep.
Yeah.
Because if you put that long pass to Eva Nga, who needs to support him? So, okay, now I'm asking a question. If you making those passes from deep, why are we having a defensive midfielder? So it means you're saying you guys in midfield are not doing your job. So it means we need to take one of them out and then you must play in that position.
I need to ask you something about the last question about the coach. What did we learn about Jose Riviero Namhlanje? I think maybe we can speculate there is an emphasis because we haven't seen enough, but we can speculate at least encourage badlala ibhola long, because I think that was one of the problems last season. Every time if you go Olisanda, and then it just switches to the left-hand side of the field from the central position. What do you think we can learn from him, if we can learn anything in the first game?
One, do you have those players that they can play? Are they comfortable enough in terms of more self-playing? Because sometimes I remember one of the top coaches in South Africa, and Marakuloma people sometimes they will laugh when they lead the Pitrates. If a player can't juggle, he can't dance. So if you can't dance, it means you can't play football. Why? Because when you want to play that type of football, it means your players, they are really comfortable in terms of playing. Because the keeper needs to give to them, then they need to be comfortable, they don't need to be scared. I've seen some few moments where I'm like, okay, they want to play, but we should was a player work. Are they really comfortable? Can they really play? Because remember, they played against the Swallows. I was shaking about new players. If they will play against Cape Town City, I'm going to Sundowns. So come Cape Town City, because when I would say Sundowns, go back to Manje. So I would say Cape Town City. Cape Town City would say it's a small team, but the way they've put pressure, the way they can press as a team, these are the things that I look at in my first game. You could see game is all injured. So I was expecting Nala doesn't go tight tactically there and there, but so it be fitness with okay, no, you can see good team. But I was disturbed in day one. You're leading, you make a change, you want to defend, you put 3 defensive midfielders, you're taking out and attacking midfield. And then I was like, but you've got a local assistant coach what is his input? Or does he have a say or can I say? Because I believe you are supposed to come in and say, look, coach, let's not put 3 defensive midfielders because we need somebody when we need to go forward. So, yeah. Umandla
Ncikazi is going to be there for a while now, so I'm sure it's going to be a theme that revisits us. You're not going to hear the last of it. But if Jose, not Mourinho, Riviera, if he does well, I'm sure you won't hear any of those kind of questions. iDiskiTV, Diski Times, World Sports Betting. Thank you for watching us.